This is a story of my personal journey when we first started Creative Recovery many years ago. A project which actually helps people with mental disability and other disabilities. In a way, using art as a therapy.
I wanna go back to where I belong, to this place they call Port Stewart. It's my home, sweet home. It's my homeland from my mother's side.
The river in the Creative Recovery story is used to illustrate the key turning points that unfolded over time as the project branched out and flowed into new pathways, which become known as Creative Livelihoods. The Creative Recovery story began in 2008 in Lockhart River, a remote Indigenous community in far north Queensland. It began with weekly visual arts workshops for people in the community experiencing mental health problems. A local artist coordinated the workshops, and slowly the numbers of participants grew, and people started noticing positive changes. Other communities started to hear about this and wanted to know how they could use art to help their people. The first extension was to Arakoon in 2009, where a group of young men created a mural on the shop wall with the help of local artists. We then hosted arts residencies with a group of elderly women who had never painted before. These women have gone on to become core artists of the Arakoon Arts Centre and are now creating an income for themselves. In 2010, the project extended to Mornington Island in a partnership with GhostNets Australia. Local women weavers were taught how to use recycled discarded fishing nets to create baskets and sculptures. The weavers have created their own style, and the artworks they produce are becoming highly sought after in the art market. Later in 2010, the project extended further to Dumaji. This initially involved the creation of a mural on the old people's home by the children of the community, after which a series of arts residencies that have been held to support a group of emerging artists in the community. Along the way, there have been many exhibitions and community launches to celebrate the work of the participants. Like the river, the story continues to flow and evolve as these and other remote communities take ownership of the concept. They talk about the positive impact art has had, not only for the health of the participants, but also as a means of generating livelihoods, creative livelihoods.
You know, all them painting, brother, what we do, they represent different things, and I always have that feeling, you know, that healing feeling.
I've always wanted to paint my mum and aunt stories. I was in my mid-30s when I started, so I'm feeling I'm keeping their stories alive by actually putting on painting it.
So these are really important projects, and it's important to remember that it's not just a simple art project. There's a lot more that spreads across the board. So it's about bringing in different skills and letting the kids learn, and doing it in a fun way. Doing it in a way where the kids enjoy themselves, where you give back to the community, where other members of the community can get involved, and where you leave something behind as well for many years to come so that the community can enjoy that as well.
You have to be puya kunta, strong heart, to be, and go on. No more shame now. Shame no good. Shame. Too much shame, nothing. Nothing, you can do nothing. Put your shame behind, you'll be that person.
No, I roll like them. Without war, be dry, be drunk. Inside booze, if justify would wire, you will be yourself.